Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Cole. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to go through the level worksheet chapter 4 on whole numbers word problems. Worksheet 2. Here, let's take a look. Fatima, Julia, and Samantha went shopping together. Fatima and Julia spent a total of $680. Samantha and Fatima spent a total of $944. Samantha spent 3 times as much money as Julia. How much money did Fatima spend? All right, so before we try to solve this, the first thing we're going to do is to try to change this word problem into a picture problem, right? Into a pictorial form, right? You're going to try to use models. All right, so first of all, let's try to draw. Which sentence should we start to draw first? Again, the first sentence doesn't have any much information. Fatima, Julia, and Samantha went shopping together. This has no information there. So the next useful sentence to draw would be this, right? Fatima and Julia spent a total of $680. Now, how do we draw this? Now, how do we draw the Fatima and Julia spent a total of 680? Now, we can draw it like this. We can draw Fatima, which is a one rectangle, and Julia, which is another model. Okay, so this can be Fatima. All right, and the other one can be Julia. Okay, I'm just going to, I should write it outside first. Okay. And together they spent $680. So I'm going to write out 680. Okay. Now the next sentence says, Samantha and Fatima spent a total of $944. Now this is an interesting sentence. Did you notice that there is a repeated person? There is a repeated person, Fatima. Fatima, right? Fatima and Julia spent 680. Samantha and Fatima spent 944. There is a repeated person called Fatima. So because there's a repeated person, when I'm drawing model, I will want to put the repeated person in front. Okay, put them above each other so that I can compare them easily. All right, so this would be Fatima, right? Fatima and Samantha. So the problem here is I'm going to draw Samantha, but I do not know how long should I draw the Samantha's model to be. Should I draw Samantha to be shorter than Julia, same length as Julia, or longer than Julia? Right, so, oh yeah, I should draw it longer than Julia. Why should I draw it as a longer model than Julia? Because, right, because when Fatima pair up with Julia, they only spend 680. But when Fatima pair up with Samantha, they spend more money. So which means that Samantha must have spent more money. Alright, so I'm going to draw a longer model for Samantha. But how much longer? Do I know how much longer for Samantha? I know, because our next sentence says that, right? Samantha spent 3 times as much as Julia. 3 times, which means 3 units. So if Julia has spent 1 unit, Samantha will have spent 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. Samantha will have spent 3 units. And together, Fatima and Samantha will spend $944. There you go. All right, so now that we have finished drawing the model, we're going to look at this model and figure out, is there anything that we can figure out? Now, if I know that Fatima and Samantha, all right, the whole model here, is 944. And I know that Fatima and Julia is 680. Wouldn't that tell me that this part here is also 680? All right, so this purple part here is also $680. So if this is 680, I'm just going to write it down. So if this is also 680, what would this part be? Right? Since the total is 944, right, this is 680. The remaining parts, isn't it 944? Take away 680. Yes? So let's find out. And so this 944 minus 680 is going to give me 2 units. Which means this 2 units is actually equals to 944, right? Take away 680, right? Doing some working at the side. 944 minus 680. It will be $264. And if I know 2 units, can I find 1 unit? I can, right? So which is 264 split equally into 2 units. That'll give me, you can do division if you want. Okay, which is 132. All right, which means that Julia, which is this will be spent by Julia because Julia spends 1 unit, right? So Julia has spent 132. So the question here, wow, how much money did Fatima spend? We're looking for Fatima. We're looking for Fatima. So the Fatima is what we are interested in, right, Fatima? So if I know Julia, if I know Julia is 132, let me just write it down. If I know Julia is 132, can I find Fatima? I can, right? So to find Fatima will be simply 680 take away what Julia has spent, which is 132, because both of them spent 680. Julia has spent 132. So to find how much Fatima spent, you can just take 680, take away 132. That'll give me right $548. Okay. All right, so that is all for this question. It is not very easy. I think you should try a few times to internalize and try to draw the model. What is important to know is how to draw the model from the start, right? How to draw Fatima and Julia, right? How you represent it as a model form. Okay, let's go to question 2. Four similar cameras and 5 similar watches costs $1,650. Mr. Ng bought 2 cameras and 3 watches, and he paid $740 less. What is the cost of a watch? Now, how do I represent this as a pictorial form, or how do I represent this in a different form? Right, the first thing that the first challenge is not to solve it, but to represent the question in a different form. Right, so can I use model drawing? I will find it a little bit difficult because I have no comparison between the camera and the watch. All right, so I'm just going to write it down as equation first. Right, so 4 similar cameras and 5 similar watches cost what $1,650. I'm just going to write it down as an equation form, which is 4 camera plus 5 watches equals to 1,650. Okay, because I do not know which one costs more, which one costs less. So I do not know is it the watch or the camera more. So I can't draw a model based on this sentence yet. Okay, so Mr. Ng bought 2 cameras and 3 watches. The second sentence says he bought 2 cameras and 3 watches and he paid $740 less. Let's write it down. So 2 cameras and 3 watches is going to cost me $740 less. What is $740 less? Okay, I'm going to do some working. Okay, so which is $910. And that's all the information we have. So what's the cost of one watch? Now, first of all, to do this, we want to compare between what we have written, which is 4 camera and 5 watch cost this, 2 camera and 3 watches cost 900. Now, to compare, it is difficult to compare when both the number of camera and the number of watches are different. It will be easier to compare if the number of cameras is the same or if the number of watches are the same, if one of them are the same. So in this case, can I make one of them the same? I'm going to try to make the number of cameras the same, which means that if two, let me clear this. So which means that if 2 camera and 3 watches cost $910, do you agree that 4 cameras times 2 sets of that? If I buy 2 sets of this, that means 4 cameras, I'll get 4 cameras and 6 watches. If I were to buy 4 cameras and 6 watches with 2 sets of that, I have to pay right $910 times 2, which will be 1,820. Right? Right? So this is interesting now because we can see if I know 4 camera and 5 watches is 1650, 4 camera and 6 watches is 1820. Can you see that the number, erase that. Okay, the number of cameras are now the same. All right, so to illustrate this, let me draw a simple model. Okay, so if I'm going to put 4 camera and 6 watches, which is like that, 1, 2, okay, so if initially it's 2 camera and 3 watches, right? 1 watch, 2 watch, 3 watch. If 2 camera and 3 watches is 910, right? So this 910, then another set of 2 watches and 2 camera and 3 watches is going to cost me another 910, right? And together, 4 cameras and 6 watches is going to cost me 1820. Okay, and by looking at this, let me just clear this screen. By looking at this, you see, and I know that 4 cameras and 5 watches. 4 cameras and 5 watches. So I'm going to just show you where is 4 cameras and 5 watches. 4 cameras and 5 watches. Okay, 4 cameras and 5 watches cost 1,650. All right. And if I know the total is 1820, right? 4 camera and 5 watches cost 1650. Can I find the cost of 1 watch? Can, right? I simply have to take away 1 watch is equals to 1820, take away 1650, and do some working. I'll get $170. And that's it. That is what I want. The question was asking for the cost of a watch. And the cost of a watch is $170. Okay? All right, let's go to question 3. Larry, David, and May have a total of $364. Larry has $12 more than David. May has twice the amount of money Larry has. How much money does May have? So once again, to turn this into a model, I want to choose which sentence should I draw the model from. Right? Should I start drawing from the first sentence, or should I start drawing from the second sentence, or the third sentence? Right? I should not start from the first one because the first sentence does not show me any comparison. The second sentence does. All right, I can see that Larry has $12 more than David. This sentence clearly tells me who has more, who has less. right? So Larry has more than if this is David, right? Larry has $12 more. Larry will have the same amount as David, but just drop and $12 more. Okay, so this is David. This is Larry. Okay, Larry has the same amount as what David has, but $12 more. Okay, now let's take a look at the next one. May has twice the amount as Larry, which means May, okay, whatever Larry has, May also have. So if Larry have 1 unit plus another $12, Mary has the same. But Mary have twice, which means I'm going to stack it up. I'm going to show 2 levels of that. Twice of this. Okay? You don't. So if David has 1, I'm going to just put in 1 unit here. All right, so if Larry has 1 unit and $12, Mary have 2 units and $12. Okay? This is how we show that Mary has twice the amount as Larry has. Okay? And total, they have a total of $364. So how much money does May have? So looking at this model, we can see that, right, there is a total 4 units plus this 3 sets of $12, which is $36. These two, at the purple and the red, add together, it will give me the total of 364, isn't it? So to find these 4 units, I simply need to take 364. I just need to take away this $12. Right, this $12, $12. I just need to take away this part, isn't it? I'll get 4 units. All right. So to find the 4 units, okay, first of all I want to find what is $12 times 3, because there's $12 there. That'll give me 36. Right. So 4 units will therefore be 364. Take away the $36. The extra $36, the red part, and that will give me, we can do working, right? 328. Okay, so $328 is 4 units, and therefore if I know 4 units, I can find what is 1 unit, which is 328 divided by 4, and that will give me, let's do some working. 4 times divided by 4, 4 times 8 is 32. Is $82. Okay, so if I know 1 unit is $82, the question now is how much money does May have? How much money does May have? We are looking for May, and I know May has, how much money does May have? Let me clear this screen. May has 2 units, 1 unit, 2 units, 2 units, and does this do $12? All right, so let's look for 2 units. So if 1 unit is $82, May have 2 units, which is $82 times 2. That will give me 164. All right, and not only that, not only these two units, May still have another, not only these 2 units 164, she still have another $12 plus $12. Okay, that'll give me a total of $188. All right, yeah, we should be doing working at the side. I can do like 82 times 2. Okay, and you can do 164 plus 12 plus 12. All right, you get 188. All right. Do remember your dollar sign. Okay. Let's go to question 4. Tom and Gina had the same number of stickers at first. Tom gave away 81 of his stickers. Gina gave away 132 of her stickers. In the end, Tom had 4 times as many stickers as Gina. How many stickers did each of them have at first? So I want to start to draw a model. Which sentence can I start drawing from? Can I start drawing from the first sentence? Tom and Gina have the same number of stickers. Right, remember we want to start drawing from the sentence that shows us comparison. So words like more than, less than, or even the same shows us comparison. And this sentence have the word same. Right, so I can start drawing from this first sentence. So I'm going to draw 2 models of the 2 rectangles of the same length, Tom and Gina. Okay, so I'm going to have Tom and Gina. They have the same number of stickers at first. Now, then Tom gave away 81 of his stickers. Okay, so gave away 81. How do you give away 81? And Gina gave away 132, or which is more. Okay, so how do you give away 81? Very simple. You can just take away randomly, just like take away 81. And you can do a strike off. Take away this, but make sure you don't color it completely so you can still see the 81 there. Okay, and Gina gave away 132. Where's 132? I don't know, just maybe around here. Just 132. You can just strike off, but make sure they can still see the number in there, 132. All right, that's how it gave away. And in the end, Tom has 4 times as many stickers as Gina. 4 times in the end. So in the end, there's 4 times. So I'm not going to just cut. I'm not going to cut it into 4 units. But if you want to cut it, you can. Mine is not very proportionate. But let's say this is 4 units, and Gina is 1 unit. Okay. So okay, we have finished drawing. So let's take a look. What can we find out? Okay, we can see that I'm going to look at this middle part. Okay, we can just focus on this middle part. This middle part. Yeah. If this is 4 units, and this part here, Gina, is 1 unit, can you tell me how many units is this pink color part? How many units is the pink color part? Yeah, the pink color part would be 3 units, right? So this would be, this middle portion would be 3 units. Do you agree? This pink part will be 3 units. Now, the next thing we want to see is to look at the numbers. So if, okay, so the next thing, if I know, oh, wait a while. Okay, let me choose a different color. So the next thing I see, if I know this is 132, and I know this is 81, right? Do I know what is the same part, this part here, the middle part? Yeah, the middle part, isn't it 132? Take away 81. Right, 132 take away 81. Because if this is 81, which means that this part here, I'm just going to erase that. Because if that's 81, it will also mean that this is 81. This part will be 81. This green one, right? This green part would be 81. Right? So therefore, to find this part here, okay, which is the purple part. Sorry, the purple part. Okay, to find this part, okay, simply it's just 132 take away 81. Okay, so what's 132 take away 81? You can just do a working. Okay, 132 take away 81, that will give me, right, that will give me 51. Okay, so 3 units must be equals to 51. Let me just write out here. 3 unit is 132 minus 81, which is 51 stickers. Okay, so if I know 3 units is 51 stickers, now this is important. Once I know 3 units is 51 stickers, I can find what is 1 unit already. So which is 51 divided by 3. What is 51 divided by 3? Okay, is 17. So 1 unit must be 17 stickers. Okay, 17 stickers. So if I know 1 unit is 17 stickers and Gina has 1 unit plus another 132 stickers, right? So if I can find Gina, I will be able to know the number of stickers that Tom have, because Tom has the same number of stickers as Gina. All right, so I'm going to just find Gina first. So let's find Gina. So to find Gina, Gina has 1 unit, which is 17, plus the 132 stickers. They'll give me, and do working, which is 149 stickers. And if Gina has 149, which means Tom will also have 149, because they have the same number of stickers at first. Okay, so this question is also not so easy. You need to practice a little. Please redo it. As what is important is we have to find out this part, the middle part. Okay, you must see that this model is made of 3 parts. You must know how to find the middle parts of this. Okay, there's 3 parts. The first part in front, the middle part, and the part at the back. So you must know how to find the middle part of this model. Okay, once you can find the middle part of this model, the rest is easy. Okay, next one, last question, which is question 5. Mr. Raj bought 5 tickets for a performance. He paid $112. So if he bought 3 adult tickets and 2 children tickets, and the price of a child ticket is half the price of an adult, how much is 1 child ticket cost? So once again, I'm going to try to represent this as a model, as a picture. And which sentence should you start from? You start from the sentence that shows comparison, and the sentence is this sentence. The price of the child ticket is half the price of an adult ticket. This sentence shows comparison. I will be able to know that the child ticket, if the adult ticket is this much, a child ticket would be half of it. So I'm going to split this one into half, and the child ticket would be half of it. There you go. So this would be the adult, and this is the child, right? So if he bought, the next sentence says he bought 3 tickets, adult, and 3 adult tickets and 2 child. So how do I draw 3 adult tickets, right? If 1 adult ticket is 2 units, right? 3 adult tickets will be a total of 6 units. I'm just going to stack it up. You don't have to stack it up if you don't want to. You can just like draw in one straight line. I'm just stacking up to, but there's not enough space there. Stack it up. Okay, so 3 adults, this is another ticket, another ticket. This is 3 adult tickets. And 2 children tickets. So 1 child ticket is 1 unit. 2 children tickets will be another 1 unit. This is 2 children. Right? So child, there's 2 children, right? And 3 adult. You see, 3 adult, 2 child. All right, and total, he paid $112. So we can see, right, there's a total for this $112, there's a total of 8 units, total of 8 units. So 8 units is actually equals to 112. Can you see what is 1 unit? Yeah, 1 unit is just 112 divided by 8. What does that give me? Let's do working. Okay, which is $14. So 1 unit is $14. All right. So if 1 unit is $14, is what's the question asking for? The question is asking for 1 child ticket, and 1 child ticket is just 1 unit. Right? 1 child ticket is just 1 unit. So let's clear this. Right? 1 child is just 1 unit. So we have already gotten the answer. So for part A, our answer is just $14. Okay, so my A will be $14. All right. So part B, if if there was a buy one get one free offer, okay, and what is the total cost for 2 adults and 1 child? For buy one get one free, this is such an amazing offer, right? Buy one ticket, you get one more ticket free. So this is a 2 adults. So if you want to buy 2 adult tickets, you don't really need to buy 2 tickets. You can just buy one, right? You can just buy 1 adult, and then you can get free 1 ticket, right? And this adult ticket, if you want to buy this adult ticket, let's see how much is 1 adult ticket, shall we? Okay, 1 adult ticket is 2 units. All right, just like that. 1 adult ticket is 2 units, right? So 2 units, which is adult ticket, is $14 times 2, which is $28. This is adult. Okay, so to get 2 adults, 1 child, I only need to buy 1 adult and 1 child. All right, and the child ticket is just $14. So the total will just be $28. 1 adult ticket plus 1 child, which is $14. Okay, total that will give me 28 plus 14, that will give me $42. You can just do working here. Okay, so that's it. This is for part B. So for part B, my answer will be $42. I only need to buy 1 adult and buy 1 child ticket, and I have and have that 1 adult ticket free. Okay, so that's all for now. I see you again. Bye bye.